Hello and welcome. I have no idea how you found me, but I'm very glad you did. Because if you're freaking out about how little time you have and how much you have to do, I want you to know I used to live in that space. Too much to do, so little time. And if that's you, I have some time management. Time management is such a sexy topic, isn't it? But it's really important. It's learning to be the master of your time. And I developed some time management strategies that can change the way you function in your life. And it turns out that once you realize that you are in charge of your relationship with time, time then turns around and becomes your partner. Now, I know how odd that sounds, but stay with me here. So many years ago, I had just finished my first book, Facebook Marketing All-in-One for Dummies, with the lovely Andrea Ball and Amy Porterfield. I had clients and family and a home and all sorts of moving parts in my life. Then my editor called me up one day and said, "Would you like to write a second book?" Well, of course I said yes. And that book was Social Media Marketing E-Learning Kit for Dummies. The only challenge was they wanted me to write this 300-page book in 30 days. Now, I knew from writing the first book that it takes about an hour to write one page for each Dummies book. And that's because they insist on certain writing styles and formats and research, and it's a lot more than just writing. So I did the easy math. 300 pages in 30 days is 10 hours of writing each day. This was really not going to work. I was so stressed. I was staying up very late at night, neglecting just about everything and everybody. It was not pretty. And I heard myself saying all these terrible things like, "There's not enough time. I don't have time. Who's got time for that?" And then I realized how victimized I sounded. Not only sounded, but was. So I was really forced to use my Google Calendar to manage my day. And I started putting everything on the calendar. And along the way, I realized that time was starting to open up for me, that I was getting more done with way less stress. And I was using the calendar as a sort of a second brain. And after a while, I had a pretty good personal system developed. So I shared that with my social media manager school students, and it was a big hit for them as well. And that's how TimeBliss.me was born. I really got into my calendar, and now it's my trusted advisor. Now, I know that sounds weird, but my calendar lets me know when I have room for new things. My calendar lets me know when I've been saying yes too much. It's really super clear now. So TimeBliss.me is really built for people who have a lot to do and need to find a way to create a better relationship with time and get more done. This course is really best for work-at-home entrepreneurs, work-at-home moms, social media managers and consultants, virtual assistants, anybody with a side hustle. This is built for you. And please don't suffer because you think you don't have enough time. This course not only covers the practical how-to use your Google Calendar, but also those mindset blocks that you will run into as you develop a better relationship with time. I was surprised when I ran into these things, but it seems to be pretty universal. So I had to include a section of these important ideas and attitudes that you'll need to develop. This online, on-demand course has 3 main categories: learn, mindset, and viewing over my shoulder. And each section has many videos and training sessions, and the mindset section has some audio tracks to help you sort through these 3 main mindset blocks that I've seen come up again and again and again. And if you scroll down, you'll see all the lessons in this course. And I've included some bonuses in the form of webinars that I've done on the topic of using Google Calendar for great success, and the second chapter of my infamous second book on how to create a successful marketing plan. This course falls under my umbrella called Inspired Lifestyle Design. And if you feel like you need some extra support with learning how to become the master of time that I know you can be, look for the add-on at the bottom of this page. No life is too complicated to figure out. And if all of this sounds interesting to you, please register and start learning. And please share with your friends who need this type of support. Thank you for listening, and hopefully I'll see you on the inside.